Well, this is a love story. So my husband and I were members of a ski club and knew a lot of people there. My husband actually met someone else and left me. So of course the new ski club knew all about this. There's always lots and lots of gossip around. Anyway, one of my friends there came up to me one day and said that she had a friend who had been divorced for 7 years and really would like to meet a woman, but he emphasized that she must not be bitter. I thought that was a kind of strange remark. So I said, sure, I'm happy to meet him. So she said, well, why don't we all have lunch together on one Friday? And I said, okay. And as I'm a member of the Granite Club, I thought it might be a good idea if we met there. So I go to the Granite Club in the lunch hour, and I'm waiting, and my friend doesn't turn up, and I think, oh, I don't like that. How am I going to know him when he comes? So I'm sitting there, and I begin to notice a man walking up and down in the hallway, and I thought to myself, I wonder if that could be him. So after a few minutes, he actually came over to me and he said, excuse me, you wouldn't by any chance be Rosemary Davis, would you? And I said, well, yes, I am. And he said, well, I'm Alan Jarvis, and for some reason or other, our mutual friends doesn't seem to be turning up. So would you like to have lunch with me? And I said, yeah, that would be lovely. And I'm a member here, so why don't we have lunch at the Granite Club? So off we went and had lunch, and we talked a mile a minute, and he said, do you like dancing? Because I'm a member of the Rosedale Golf Club, and on Saturdays they have dinner and they have dancing. And I said, yes, I love dancing. That sounds wonderful. So next day was Saturday, and he picked me up and off we went to Rosedale and had a wonderful time. And on the way home, I was sitting beside him in the car, and I suddenly realized, you know, I want to marry this man. Now, you could read this in a book. You'd think, oh, what a lot of nonsense. But this is actually true. I fell in love with him, and he fell in love with me. So a year later, we were married. My parents came from England, and it was just a wonderful occasion. Alan was a member of the Royal Canadian Yacht Club, and we had a boat, and we had a wonderful time sailing, and it was absolutely amazing. Sandra, that time who was 13, came to live with us. Very, very difficult. Didn't like anything, didn't like me. We sent her to private school because she was so difficult. And then, very sadly, 4.5 years into our marriage, Alan had a massive heart attack and died. And that was a really unbelievably terrible moment in my life. I did remarry later on, happened to be a cousin of his. Sandra and I are still great friends. She came to like me after a while and put up with my English strictness. And now she has grandchildren, and we see each other all the time.